Anyways. So it's like you're telling me, like, no one would ever be out to get you. Like, you live in a fantasy world. Like, no one would ever rob you. And if you did, it would just be great. I guess they would just give you the best blowjob and they'd have perfect tits. That's the thing. They just want you to be dumb enough to accept any dumb thing that happens to you. And to just like it, and be like submissive. And then you would say it's rebellious and I'm a rebel to do what I'm told. Like, look at how rebellious it is. Like, they could be like, I want you to go to get a tattoo. And you'd be like, okay. But if I told you, like, no, I want you to get a tattoo, you'd be like, well, I'm not going to get one because you said to get one. What if he actually didn't want me? It's like, they would, that's real rebellion. Is being stupid and then never learning. Like doing everything that you're told. And then like not doing anything about, but then not knowing it. It's like living in a prison where you don't even know you're in that prison. And then enjoying that prison. Like, yeah, I like the prison and all the people, and the prison's fun. It's so fun to be in prison. Hey, let's get a tattoo. Yeah, we're so hard, man. We're so hard. Tattoo, man. We're like thugs. That was supposed to be like some kind of joke. I don't know what kind. I was reading one psychoanalyst and he said, like, some people will think they have anxiety issues when really they're just hungry, or they're not getting the proper nutrition, vitamins, and their food. And so something as simple as if I didn't eat today and my blood sugar spiked and then I crashed and then I was like, man, I have anxiety, they'd be like, you're fucked up. When a psychoanalyst might say, here's a fucking cheeseburger, just eat it, man. Okay? And then so you eat it and you're like, and then like 5 minutes later you're like, wow, I don't have an anxiety anymore. And you're like, that's because you forgot to eat, dumbass. But they don't want you to know that. Instead they'd say, hey, I got some really interesting fucking pills or drugs. I mean, I got like some crack. Crack will solve your depression. This is legal crack. I'm a doctor. Want some legal crack? And you're like, yeah, sure, I'm fucked up. I'm gonna need your crack. Because it's good. It's right. Because I trust you. because you would know the best thing, wouldn't you? You would be out in my best interest, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be trying to trick me, would you? No, because everybody loves me because I'm a lemming. Yay, 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 yay. I don't know what that was. I just had to be dumb. And I'm like, did I just swallow a red... Like, what if I meant the wrong kind of doctor? Oh, I mean, wait a minute. What if I meant the right kind of doctor? And he's like, well, other people give you blue pills. But you see, there's a giant market in the light and the dark. And so both sides of the war are funded. But one might have a lot more. They're like mainstream. They have a lot more money. But then like the alternative people, you know, they're like, we're still funded and we're still real. We really do exist. And we still have the money and the power and the manpower and the minds to prove it. And we might not be as big as them, but we still pack a punch that can't be denied and silenced. You know, and so, like, you would never think, like, no one ever even know that's there. No one is there. And it's like, wait a minute, how could they be there and pack a punch when they're not there? Like, how are they there but they're not there? And it's like, wait a minute, both sides of the war are funded by the same people. Any grassroots movement they will control. This is just like their shock testing to see if they could wake up at any point. And it's like they can't. So as a psychoanalyst, creating gene warfare drugs to turn you into my dyseugenics puppet, like, it would just seem like it's working. So keep up the good work, mindless fucking lemmings.